Okay, we just stopped at a roadside gas station. This is Rosneft, and there are a lot of transport haulers here. So we filled up, and Andy and Victoria went inside to get some drinks and stuff. And what are we gonna do now? Well, we filled up, want to clean the windshield so that our viewers will have an unobstructed view of what we're videotaping along the road instead of looking through the bugs. So we're gonna have a nice clean windshield, and we're gonna get going on the road as soon as we clean the glass. Okay, back on the road, a little bit of a pit stop, and we got some cold drinks, and Vika made me a sandwich. So
actually, Andrusha made. I'm holding.
Okay.
I'm the middleman.
Yeah. So we're going to turn the camera around. We'll show you how clean our windshield is, so we're not going to be looking through the bugs, and our viewers will be delighted with a new upgraded look. Well, it's not really that upgraded, just that you're not seeing the bugs in the windshield. Look at this. It's just like we're right in a movie theater. Well, almost. Looks pretty good. Okay, so we're driving through a little village here. I have no idea what the name of it is. I didn't get it. But it's a typical Siberian village where usually the main street runs through it, and there are some old houses here. Some are falling apart. Like here's one on the right side, just past this Land Cruiser. There it is. And right beside it, you know, here's one that's more well kept. This yellow siding on it. So there it is. All right, how many more kilometers to Ulan-Ude? I don't know, there'll be a sign coming up pretty soon, but I'm guessing it's somewhere maybe another 150 to 200k. So let's just keep looking at the town here, or village. There it is. There's a Lake Baikal, so I guess that's their type of supermarkets that they have in this part of Russia. There we go. We got
violation camera ahead.
179 more kilometers. Should take us about 2 hours and 38 minutes. But that's just suggested time, because if there's construction, that's going to slow us down. If there are too many transport trucks that we're following and you can't pass 5 or 6 of them in a row, you got to wait for a passing lane. So we're still driving along Lake Baikal, and we just, by the time I put the camera on, we lost a good view of the lake, but it is to our left. Yeah, there are people who hitchhike on this road. There's a hitchhiker there. I don't know. Do people actually frequently stop and pick up hitchhikers? Or is this just a one-off? I don't know. Vika, what do you think? Is hitchhiking popular in Khabarovsk? No, not Khabarovsk. I mean in Russia.
No, I don't think so.
No? Have you ever hitchhiked?
No, why?
I don't know.
No, there used to be hitchhiking a long time ago when we lost the taxi system of the Soviet Union and didn't pick up what we have right now. That void in the 90s, yeah, you would like wave somebody who is passing by at the...
Did you have to pay them, or
yeah,
it was... Oh, you did?
Yeah, people would stop, you know, to make a extra 100 rubles or something.
So you'd negotiate the fee?
No, you just ask how much.
Okay.
He says 100. And you, okay. Or if you say, no, that's too much. Okay, he says.
All right.
Find somebody else.
And more roadside sellers selling berries.
Berries, mostly.
Berries. So as you get closer to Ulan-Ude, we get into the fields now.
Steps.
And to the left of us is Lake Baikal, and it's many kilometers in that direction. But now we get into the fields, and there's going to be people, the farmers, baling their hay and just stacking it up in big piles. All right, what are we coming up to here? Some sort of a Stella sign. And what does it say?
Siligirsk. No.
Oh, it's just a town.
But you can't see it. It's on the other side. Not this side.
It's not this side.
Other side. And it's behind the trees.
And it's behind the trees. Okay. Oh, I know where we are. I remember those big, huge stacks. Okay, there's a town.
The Titan is the chain store of supermarkets.
That's right.
Oh, Filia, guess what it is?
What's what?
That factory behind.
Oh.
The pipes.
Okay, what?
Yes.
Fertilizer.
It's connected to Castle Bar.
A pulp mill.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Картонный завод. They make cardboard boxes.
Okay.
Cardboard.
There's a Misha style gas station. We call these Misha styles.
Или Вася.
Misha. Here's a rich man's house. 2-level. Kirpichny.
It's the
brick.
administrative.
Oh, wait a minute, it's a hotel.
Wait a minute.
It's a hotel cafe. Okay. Well, he just built a really big house. So he lives in his hotel. He rents out the rooms. The cafe is his kitchen. So
It's a new building. It means they just built it recently.
And of course, there's always a Shinemontage.
Arriba.
A Shinemontage is a tire center. Oh, they got pizza to the left. Is it a Domino's? Is it a Pizza Hut? It's a Titan 30th anniversary.
House pizza.
Here it is. This is a Titan. So this is like your Kroger or your Safeway.
Oh, they sell bread baked on in a wood stove.
Oh. And a Rosneft gas station. A lot of car haulers here in the Far East and in Siberia. They're transporting cars. And how far are we from Ulan-Ude? 82 kilometers. And 741 to Chita, which in a couple days.
Which is the next town.
Yeah, next
It's
major.
another 10 hours drive.
Right. And this village just stretches on and on and on. And the farmer's job is never finished. There's always some sort of farming to do every day from sun up to sundown. Tarakanovka. So, to me, the name of that village over there translates to Cockroachville.
No, I just looked at the origin of this word.
Well, that's the way I understood it. Tarakanovka means a tarakan is a cockroach. So
I also was wondering, like, why would you call your place after cockroaches? But it's not
Cockroachville.
cockroach village.
Okay.
The word existed even before the cockroaches appeared.
Okay.
Originally, there were no cockroaches in Russia. They
Really?
were brought by sailors,
Oh,
the travelers. Yeah.
okay.
And this word, like in Turk language,
Yeah.
or in other language, the local here languages, it meant either get together or run. So it could be it's connected with the original languages here.
So,
And
okay.
the insect was called that because they run.
Okay.
Cockroaches.
Camera ahead. Speed limit 70.
So there you go. Tarakanovka is not translated to Cockroachville.
No.
So we settled that. Okay. But still, to me it sounds, Tarakan, I hear Tarakan.
Well, yeah. Well, see, the problem is that many people think that you should keep the name the way it originally was.
Okay.
It was not you who called it, and it's not you who, who should change it.
Well, there's a small town in Idaho, and it's spelled Athol. Yeah.
I will tell you that when I was a student, I wrote a course paper
Uh-huh.
on toponymic names in America.
Okay.
I can name you so many weird names, but don't tell me.
Okay.
Like Big Shorts and, all that.
Wow.
Or Dirty Socks, something like that.
Really? Somebody named the
Something
town
like
Dirty
I can't
Sock?
remember exactly.
Okay, well,
they
there's-
were really, really weird names.
There's a place in the state of Idaho called Athol. Athol. Dude, where are you from? I'm from Athol, Idaho. Where are you from? Well, I'm from Cockroachville, Russia. No.
And in Canada,
We only have good names.
you have... No. Sorry. Grand Forks, to me, it's Grand Forks.
Grand Forks, but there's Grand Forks, North Dakota. We do have like Yellowknife, White Horse, Moose Jaw.
Who called it Moose Jaw? What is this?
Moose Jaw. Actually,
looks like the shape.
Regina, not Regina, Regina. But it used to be
That's horrible.
called in the local native language Pile of Bones. Regina. Yeah. So
they kept all their
the native Indians that live there.
defeated enemies there.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got in Canada. A lot of the names are named after British royalty, like even in British Columbia, Prince Rupert, Prince George. A lot of fort places. Fort McLeod, Alberta. Fort Nelson. Fort St. John, Fort St. James, and Grand Forks.
But you guys never call your right.
Yeah.
How about calling places after like writers or artists or
Well, we
musicians?
got the city of Nelson.
That's the
Name,
Nelson.
after
Nelson.
Horatio Nelson. But originally, the city of Nelson used to be called Stanley. Yeah. Trail.
Who's
Trail. Trail. Yeah.
Trail is just trail.
Trail is trail. I don't know. And then right above Trail, there's a place called Warfield. Even though there never was a war there. But it's called
What kind of
Warfield.
wars were? Have you ever had a war?
In
There
Canada?
were no wars in Canada.
Well, the War of 1812, that's when the Canadians, or British, went down to Washington,
But that was in
D.C.
Washington, D.C. That was not
We
in
burned
Canada.
down. The Canadians or
Well,
British
the British
burned.
say that it was the British, not you.
That's how the White House actually got influenced by the British and Americans, because it was the presidential palace. But when it got burned down and it was all black, the Americans used whitewash paint, and the people that were walking by the presidential palace started calling it the White House, and it just stuck. That's it.
Did I ever? I think there's a famous musical piece by Tchaikovsky,
Okay.
1812.
Okay.
And when I met a few Americans, they told me that they thought that this music was written for Americans.
Ah.
And I
Right.
said, really?
No, it was Napoleon.
Of course.
Right. Okay, well, there you go. That's your little history lesson of Russian history and Canadian history, British Columbia history, and place names. All right, back to the road. Even though a lot of these villages kind of look bland, but when it comes to, doing their church, I mean, very colorful, green and blue roof. Meanwhile, the houses here are just faded wood siding, or the wooden roof. Actually, is that tin roof? Yeah, tin roofs.
Well, the house you build yourself, and church people build together.
Well, why don't they build the houses together? Then they can have nicer houses.
No time.
No time. Okay. Yeah. Look at these. I wonder if these people travel anywhere. Like, okay, they go to Ulan-Ude. Maybe they were in Irkutsk. But have they been to Moscow? Okay, but have they been to, I don't know, Thailand or something?
Why?
I don't know.
It's good here.
Yeah, but
It's not hot.
to touch a palm tree, you know, to eat a fresh mango that was just picked for you. I don't know. Maybe they got some friends in that Tarakan town, Tarakanivka, or what was it called? Tarakanovka? Tarakanovka.
Probably their children have traveled. The older people know.
Right. That's the same in Canada. You know, not everybody travels. You know, the older people, you know, they like to stay grounded, close to home. You know, maybe just go to your local Tim Hortons, have a cup of coffee. Okay, here we go. Ulan-Ude, 62 kilometers. What does that translate into miles? 37 more miles. Okay, we're almost there. Ooh, I see another church way in the distance over there in that direction. I don't know. Will we be able to catch it on the camera? Maybe if the road is closer.
It's not a church. It's a monastery. Remember we passed by because, see, there was one church on the left, one church on the right. That means it's a whole area. It's a monastery. And here, I think this cross tells.
Yeah, that Pravoslavne, yeah. Orthodox cross.
It's a monastery.
Some kids on the motorcycles. Motorcycle. And another village. So would you call these the village people? YMCA. Alright, what do we got? Wow. Grass is really high here around the village. Okay, so that looks like a monastery, not a church.
It's a Свято-Троицкий, Селигинский, мужской монастырь, men's monastery.
Okay. They got their hay all piled up. Hopefully they can get it into the barns before it starts raining. And all their hard work go down the drain. Автомойки, huh? Car wash up ahead. And another village. Another village. Another church here on the left coming up. That's a nice, decent church. Actually, it's quite old. Looks like something from a Western movie. Okay. Still a lot of transport trucks. I don't think they ever cease to drive through these streets. They're constantly, you know, an old babushka crossing the road would have a hard time. Ah, they got a zebra over here. Okay. Some nice houses here that are, you know, nicely kept, and others are just falling apart or just totally abandoned too. Wazik, Russian style Jeep.
You know what I noticed? Every house has a little tree in front of it.
Oh yeah.
Only one.
Well, we're almost here in Ulan-Ude, and Vika, what's the name of this river?
Selinga, I think.
The Selinga River.
We didn't move anyone else.
So, very dry type of climate here. Much drier than in Irkutsk, even though Irkutsk is kind of dry. And there are two train bridges crossing the river here on the Trans-Siberian Railway. And actually, I see a train. That's a really long train. Holy. It's in the center of your screen.
Camera ahead. Speed limit 60.
This is a very wide, slow flowing river. Wow.
you remember what it's called?
I already forgot.
Ah, no, Selinga.
Selinga. There we go. Okay, here we are, the outskirts of Ulan-Ude. Coming in. This house looks crooked. This house right here is leaning. Doesn't look straight.
The leaning house of Ulan-Ude.
The leaning house, yeah. Продается. Somebody's selling this piece of property right here. Do a little shout out in case anybody wants to purchase some real estate in Ulan-Ude. Product, just a little shop here. You can buy your sandwich, your seeds, or your milk, or beer, whatever, bread. So yeah, we're still in the outskirts here. And I could imagine that at one time, you know, the people that live here, the cows would be coming home from grazing up in the hillsides, and they knew where their houses were, and they would just walk straight into their barn. Today, it's a highway with a Peterочка. For those of you that know, you know what a Peterочka is. Okay, we'll tell you. Peterочka is like a small supermarket chain that has finally reached the Far East, because it was Western Russia only, and in the last couple of years it's moved over this way.